Time to head to the Great England for... Wait for it. The capital of science, Nightman. Must be Aperture Labs in the old times. Nice, we won't have to face GLaDOS. Alright, let's go ahead and switch over to Power Adapter, because I want my 1-up. Yeah, so I take back what I said about Nightman's... Well, not Nightman. Blizzard Man probably being one of the few who really doesn't fit the theme of what country he's supposed to be in. Nightman, in my opinion, doesn't fit it either. I mean, sure, it looks like an old-timey castle, but really, that's about it. There's nothing here that screams like, I don't know, just what I'd expect from England, but I'm not from there, so... I'm not from the UK, so I don't know. Conveyor belts, yay. I want Jet Adapter. Also, a little side note, this stage, along with Tomahawk Man's stage and Yamato Man's stage, those 3 stages have my favorite music for this game. And that, I just find pretty rad. Of course, using adapters basically makes any stage in this game a lot easier. So, really no reason to use the special weapons, though there are some pretty good special weapons. What have we got? Weapon energy, fairly useless. Like Yamato Spear, that's probably one of the better weapons in this game because it's basically needle cannon again. The brain smart guys, yeah. You wouldn't like them when they're angry. Exploding jellyfish once again. Lovely. Now we get this room. This room is pretty much one of the more interesting rooms, just as how difficult it is to control yourself. Like, seriously. Come on. And just strictly how much damage you can pretty much rack on if you're not careful. Like there, I'm already at less than half health just because of that one room. So, as you can see, that is the fake Nightman door. Hop on down. We have the real Nightman door. Let's move on. So Nightman has a couple things about him. One, his shield. You can only really shoot him when he throws the Royal Wrecking Ball or the Night Crush at you. And then he just jumps. Now, Yamato Spear can pierce this shield, but we're not going to use the Yamato Spear until I beat all the other stages and do the refights, because, let's face it, it's a Mega Man game. Refights are going to happen. I'm sure if you time it right, you can actually shoot him as he lands, like a Sniper Joe. And I don't know why I wasn't paying attention there. Hey, Nightman. Yeah, he's pretty easy. Come on, Nightman. Way to fall into that shot. They must call you a fall guy. Or you died by nightfall. With that, we get Nightman's weapon. I believe in this game it's the Night Crush. Yes, it is. In Battle Network, it's Royal Wrecking Ball. But, what this weapon does is it shoots the mace forward a bit, and then it circles around and comes back to you. Think quick boomerang, but without the rapid fire ability. It also does a lot more damage than the quick boomerang. Time to head to Greece for the final stage of the Robot Masters. Coming in with the Dry Battery at the Ancient City. He has no known ability. Say hello to Centaur Man. Who, for Greece, I guess artistically it kind of fits, but I wouldn't say Flooded City. No. I would be expecting, I don't know, Spartans fighting for glory, or something ridiculous like that. What's the big idea making the mythological creature represent Greece? I guess it works, but at the same time, it's just, let's be stereotypical. Greece likes, mythology. Yes? No? Oh. Aw. Sad face. Whoa, that could have gone so poorly, but I'm going to do it anyways. Oh, hey, fish. Oh, okay. Just kill yourself, that works. I like that. And that sound effect is really cool. Jet doesn't work underwater. Now we get to the weird part. Underwater over what? Yeah, this section is really weird. Case in point. It certainly looks cool. That's probably the most interesting part of this stage, is that. Gotta switch back to normal because, frankly, the game doesn't like the fact that I'm using jet adapter. I'm too fat, is what it's trying to say. You will note that I've hardly used any special weapons in this game. Adapters are just so much fun to use. Oh, thank you, Eddie. Hopefully I actually beat the stage so that I get to keep that. Because I like that. Oh dear. Submarines hiding in clouds. That makes no sense at all. Why? Why? Needed something to go in the water, I guess? I don't know. Whee! Ah, more exploding jellyfish, so that sounds cool. And another one of these guys. I really would have preferred not to have another one of these stupid squid things. Unfortunately, the game says, lol, you get to fight a squid. Here is the split path, folks. Very disappointing compared to, say, Yamato and Tomahawk Man. You want to take the top door. Yeah, Nightman and Centaur Man got the short end of the stick for their split paths. It's very disappointing. Anyways, say hello to Centaur Man, who has the ability to stop time and shoot a Danmaku at you. Makes perfect sense. He also teleports. And I'm taking a bullet to the face. Whoop! He's dangerously fast, too. Oh dear, he's going for the Danmaku, so... Why'd I jump? Why'd I jump? I'm taking bullets in the... Yes, I am. Get back here. Stop hiding. Stop that. Fine, you get a hit this time. You're so exploding the moment you come by. You come back. Yes. Centaur Man is interesting. He's one of those big guys that's really fast for some reason. Like Charge Man. And I think those are the bosses that terrify me the most. We get Centaur Flash, which is sort of like Rain Flush and Gravity. I forget the Gravity's name, but it's kind of like those weapons. Gravity hold, that's what it is. It's like those because it's a screen clearing weapon, and it doesn't exactly clear because it doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it does enough that it kills minor enemies right out. But being done talking about all those weapons, it's time to head on to the end game, Mr. X. Oh boy, Mr. X. Your stages are going to be annoying. Because most of them have split paths. Unmarked split paths, yeah, my absolute favorite. Come on, raise the cannon, thank you. Yeah, pretty good music, but I don't know, the fact that it's like, hey, we're not gonna mark the split paths is just annoying. I also currently do not remember what the differences with each split path is, so yeah. Oh yeah, and forced adapter use is basically a go at this point. No, I didn't have to use the power adapter, I just wanted to, because that's how I go. That is a forced jet use, however. As is this, you're really not gonna... Well, okay, you could use Bronze Tomahawk, or whatever it is. Something Tomahawk. Silver Tomahawk, okay. That was off by something. And that's the split path that I was thinking of taking, but the game said no. So, since I'm back here again, I might as well demonstrate Silver Tomahawk. Once more. Wow, it kills that thing outright. Why didn't I do that to begin with? Yeah. This split path right here is stupid, so, hopefully I get a run of me doing that. Otherwise, I'm going to ignore it. More Tomahawk use. Basically, as consistent with the Mega Man games, endgame stages are all about weapon use. You have to know how weapons work, at least to a basic extent, in order to really get through the stages. And with this one, we're actually going... That is not Blizzard! We're gonna do this. I give Blizzard attack some screen time. It really hasn't... Nothing really has. I've mostly been using adapters. Because the adapters are the main... kind of the meta of this game. I mean, in most of the other games, it's... what the weapons. This game, it's really all about the adapters. There's a lot of scenarios just specifically built that if you use either jet or power, you'll get through without a problem. Or in the case of split paths, you can use jet or power to, well, take a different road. Like earlier, where I could have used power had I actually managed to get to that block, but it's really difficult. It's possible, but I just don't like to do it. Hey look, an E-Tank hiding in a block. I knew you were here somewhere. Also, completely going to ignore those skull-jumping enemies. That's where the split path ends, right there at the bottom of that ladder, you will find a block. And inside that block is 4 1-ups. Just nice, chilling there. Why not? Time for boss number 1. I do not remember offhand what they're all called, but I do know that this one happens to be 2 burning. If I could, hit the dang thing. This boss is also really annoying. You have to basically hit the central part, and it's annoying to fight this thing. Yeah. And here we have me fumbling around like an idiot. Yeah, that hitbox is annoying to aim for, but I'm pulling it off now, and then I almost kill myself. Thank you, and good night. think that's the time for me to stop recording, go do something else for the next 4 hours, come back, and beat the dang game. But no, I must press on. I want this done with. Interesting background.